Well, Dave, kids Kelly, the Marshall is just on a nice walk with the Kyleenberg morning, sunny. Agus, there's a scamalach. It's cloudy, scamalach. Cloud piece of spade. Clout is a word we use here for cloud. Clouta or clouty. But, there's a scamalach. It's cloudy today. It's not cold. There's the one that's it. Add caution. Being our cheapest rubber bicycles. Lots of bicycle accidents every summer here on the island. You get lots of people who are not used to not either bicycle and Neil is Canad. Not either bicycle and Neil is Canad. Untold time ago, so to speak. So there might have been years since they were last on the bicycle, and the speed around here. I saw creek, the show creek on. There's loads of hills. Surprisingly amount as I've been into some thing made creek with starting the sea. Mas gominnig ní sam cin minnig a being glor teampist gohad as a bicycle, especially bicycle accidents. As like a go handul she's crook. It's typically caused by speeding down hills. People who are not used to biking. As I said, people that might not have been on the bicycle for years. Been at a helicopter jet stack in the sea and really tide is low. There's a breezing bug on. There's a bit of a breeze, so hopefully it's not too much. So now it's kind of stack at a warm. Hopefully it's not interfering with the sound quality of the video. Low tide, as in the Shman here at Chin. It's kind of a journey. Sha, Macaulay. That's sunny. Tan Learage in my folk at the ball is in my pocket, and Sunny knows it. That's toss again. Sha, Sunny, will to get a shower? Will to get oh no, that's a bram. That's a bram. It's a oh, I get that shane. But that's what? Far. Sha, Macaulay. Far. Kiddy Mara. No, I've been a cheapest so the community tag and helicopter stack in the sea. So sour hard, especially in summertime, you get the helicopter coming in and bringing them out to Galway Hospital, Marvin Gaw, if it's needed. A community Niveen by the Chitchen Cheddar, just by the noon percent routine or the kitchen. They might sprain an ankle or something, so it mightn't be serious enough to go down with the helicopter. I thought you know. People on the bicycles. Strange cherry. Yeah, strange cherry. Strange cherry is a word we use for tourists here. Strange cherry. Serpienza tune. Pain in the arse. Well, it's at Cackle. That's fasting strange cherry. We need tourism. I work in the tourist industry myself here. So I need tourists. Nice, my most show like my shot smiling, so I'm tuneless. So I know this massive in the bicycles. The worst thing about the bicycles is how's the group Mora. That's that better go back Karen or Cougar. I think go to Karen or Cougar Islands, and Karen or Cougar Islands that look a Molachachele. A Molachachele bunched up. So you might get 3 or 4 kind of groups of cyclists all bunched up. Maybe 4 or 5 in each group. Yes, in Chile in one out, it's more people out cycling. Behind the boat, the Doolin boat came there about 20 odd minutes ago, so I should have gone out earlier to avoid the cyclists. To avoid. S-C-H-R-C-H-R-N-T. Sure, tá lá má go leor a bheith teirm. Chás bhte teirm ar éach is ná a bheith mó háart agus tá sat siúlas deas a bhat. Sin an rud is at chás bhte teirm. Agus ar bónas a tin má tú mai bhí ní dhéanana scairte. ag scairte. Aine díana ag scairte. Shiny. Shama Kylie is bonus as in Homestead, that's a bonus for me. Into the Puchachi. Puchachi, Smera Dova. Puchachi is what we say here. We say Puchachi instead of Smera Dova. Smera Dova is the Kaitanta. That's what they're saying everywhere else, I think. My cabin go in here to Chalachella, more my gonna move. Need a better go fuckla back up. Is Beaches, Neil Sam. I can't tell you an they might have their own version word, local word, another guy possibly Neil Sam. Puchachi. They fail in the Puchachi, fail in the Butchachi. Here in Ishmael again, Misaba. So by failing the Butchachi, the Puchachi Festival, Blackberry Festival, be over in Ishmael in a month's time. But if you might get a hold on Nora, I want to go Nora, but difficult with this little one. So thank you much. Hopefully be able to go this year again. That's sunny. So I'm failing the Butchachi. Yeah. I'm trying to reach it. I see some tourists there ahead of me. So to my direction, a half inch. I want to avoid them, so I'll do a U-turn. So, well, not my talk out of the camera fishing. Yeah, I don't want to be recording people. Just, I don't know. Some people might be a bit odd being on YouTube or TikTok, whatever. So, yeah, so that's only. So, Jack has so much. Bull is the word we use for field. So bull. So that's a bull there, field, small field, bull. As I just smoke on the guarantee than in the Sears bull. Pretty much all the fields in the Sears are bull. They're all small. That's a very typical size. That's a typical size for a bull here. I think Craig, that's what you call a Craig there. See the Craig. It's just in a bear, I think that's in English as well, isn't it? Craggy Island. In the sea is a Craggy Island. In the sea is Craggy Island. If you're at all familiar with Father Ted. Ilan Cragach, Craggy Island. Craig. More than the Crag. So it's in Craig. I think you might say to my more than the Crag. Called Sunny, that's Sunny more than the Crag. The whole more than the Crag. The Sunny more than the Crag. So Crag, that's kind of the plural or more than the Crag. Or yeah. Gus Cadeli Mara. I say my van or Kuch gonna Nisama Shabana Kuch gonna Rose Charlie. I don't know if you're watching the Rose Charlie. I watched some of it. It's kind of my kid with a like my friend, my kid. With a donut, with a donut. I guess a kid through as Mayo. So we Mayo Rose, Chin V London Rose. Sas Mayowi. So the first three were all Mayo heads. They're all from Mayo. To make up a get a rigard, which I'd get a Cabanera, come off of Mayo, and Roses Tralee, but no one of Dunnikin just Mayo, and near what? I think it's just leash, my kappa. Then he just leash, couldn't leash. And the leash to Roses Tralee. Make an electrician, the hat, as you follow him, live an electrician. Tá plenty mar electrician welfare page, agus manager as Kifan nach, and why wouldn't she be? She's the Rose Tralee from County Laois that won it. She's an apprentice for an electrician, and why wouldn't she be? Sponsorship Sumplama. So well, that's in these electricians, mar Kifan nach, ja, since ma sin apprenticeship. As in Kylie Burger Town, she's in the Michigan and electrician, no play Fellimolach, no Niva. She might be wanting to be a gardener, farming, or into be an electrician or plumber. Why not? Kifanach. But Sumplama, Ishin. That's good, Alicia. Oh, it's a Navy Irish American. The Cleveland Rose. Because American, she's American, but all her people are from Mayo. There's my people go in Auction and demographics in Cleveland. My offer for gig and Irish Americans. That's Mayo. I think 80% of the people in her town, or I think it was in Cleveland, all had their trace ancestry to Mayo specifically. So that's not bad. I need I Mayo seen Leash Rose of War. Several sinne imagine the full Lord, I guess, come a van to see kind of smooth cherry to see go but reached ski so sour number Marvon shot. So my wife has started to work again as a teacher after a nice long holiday. Cushy, posta cushy to that. Teachers are very cushy jobs. I only I'm only joking. But they had 3 months off, so they're all back at school now. I guess my kids are going to pasture look sauce the fishing, and I'm sure all the kids are looking forward to coming back to school. Agus na mooncherry, and I'm sure the teachers as well. But anyway, cash in it has to be done. That's a routine, you know. It's nice to go back into the routine and that. So it's like a maga hollow and the fat share. It's good for everyone long term. Get back into the routine, so they must say. Agus ra fólam, agus ra múne, ra fólam as ra múne. Learning and teaching. It's like a maga na múcherry, it's like a maga na scolari, na pasti, na gas. Kind of a couple of modeling on because you boil a half, but I'll continue on until we come to boil a half. But boil, as I said, boil is field, small field. Boil in the half, boil a half. The field of the hawks. Near a couple somewhere in English cannot. But there hasn't been a horse in the field for a very long time. I've been a couple of asala. But there's usually donkeys somewhere. What am I going to move? If I'm not mistaken, we couple can on Lahana. I wasn't out for a walk yesterday. I go home to be my muscle in a hollow. I'm usually out walking here every single day, at least in the morning, but typically twice a day. Yesterday I was very busy. So you're arm up. I'm very grateful and very pleased to be out walking today now. I caught Sunday. Has the ball, of course. Don't you know he has? Don't you know he has? Don't you know well he has? The Doolin, that's the Doolin there, the rocky beach. Rocky beach protects the road from the sea. Custling on Mora, on the Faragi Mora, from the big sea sing evening. And it's a steady more Viana me Faura, Jeremy Ann, and steady Owen was, I am no man who Lord of the Rings, waar we de is dan zoals kroketje. Ze fokken in zijn Charlie and all and communicate a carcass. So the word we have here on the Iron Islands, an Aran word. Fokalarenach. A carcass. And there's this carcass, it's like a hill road, so to speak. Hill road, carcass. And there's this carcass. So it's not such oh, to Kestrel. There's a saw kestrel there, kestrel. Shouk. I used to be calling that shouk. Shouk is a hawk. I can't make sharp man. They're been in the on of his custom that has kestrel. Kestrel's really look at. Kestrel is a different species altogether. Following kestrels in air. Kestrel kind of hovers up in the air, stays there for a long period. I just my fatty said might have scared it off. This no room to a chin. Then my zoom. I do a zoom. Check up it. Yeah, okay. So that's the chin. So to go lower, round to chin. Lots of seals there, if you can see them. Yeah, blashed. Ta show round to. Show is a word we use here in the sea for meaning lots, loads, a lot of something. So show. Ta show round to. Let's get show round to. Agus go to rash. Agus go with Sherwood's yacht. And with hello. It's the hassle. We'll say hello to the hat, to the darkies. I sometimes forget the English word for certain things. Especially when I'm talking. It's bilingual, translating what I'm saying myself. Tomorrow, let's go. 1 year, let's just think it just takes too much time to do subtitles. So that's why I'm doing bilingual. That's why I'm just kind of merle agus and ailge. Not just think just my hand. I'm just doing this with the crack. I'm just doing this with the crack. And you know, with the job, baby, toddler, it takes too long to make to do subtitles for longer videos. You get something bad more. Our fingers out saying hello. It's not hassle. It's a hassle. Mark Carlin. Hassle. Jabe. Chatty to none. You go my carrot, my near my kitchen was on. The muscle were to live on. Who'll carrot? If I knew to be here, I would have bought a carrot. Sunny? So it's been sunny at 8 hours and a half. Sunny sometimes gets a bit jealous of the donkeys. Can't take a guide more meal. He probably thinks they're big giant dogs. The gap on Sunny, can't do a fach more. Fach. You're much joyous. Let's get hold of the hassle. Asel uasel. Asel uasel. Asel uasel. Lacha Macailin. Asel uasel. That's the Sunny's impression. Sinead Marsha, better go walk with the helicopter. There's a helicopter there somewhere. I can someone on Zoom, you know. Yeah, helicopter. Carcolor. Sinead Marsha, slán go fóil. Slán Sunny, agus slán Cailín Beg.